and it's gonna be a little cool later this evening. So going to be cool, and maybe some rain is what we don't need. Hopefully that will stay away. Hopefully that'll stay away till after this game is over tonight.
And what was Monday? Monday we got 83, 85?
No, well, this Monday, it was about 85.
So in 1 week we've dropped a bunch.
Yes.
Welcome to Iowa.
Yeah, I was going to say, you wanted your air conditioner on Monday, and by Friday you're thinking about turning that furnace on because it's getting a little chilly at night time.
Well, I did get confirmation we are receiving, so that'll give us a little something to get started with, we hope.
Yep. All right. Someday when they knock down this press box, I'm going to make sure that the opposing coaches don't have to walk behind us every time they go somewhere. So
either that or we could get a lot skinnier.
Yeah.
I'll go with
I'd
that
have
one.
to get a lot skinnier to not be impacted here. All right, so the Bulldogs going to get the ball is what the report is. Got Jason Cecil out there along with Monte Bawden, Mason Carr, and
Noah Murphy.
Colin Murphy.
Colin Murphy, sorry.
If Noah was out there, that'd be interesting.
Sorry, Colin. He might find me tomorrow.
Yeah. Or Monday at least. So the Bulldogs did win the toss, so they've elected to receive, and we will have the football first. Algona moving from left to right across your radio dial here in this first quarter.
Got to come out to a fast start here and just really impose your will and keep playing what you do. You don't want to get flat here, especially early ons.
No. Thought Tyler Mansky had a nice bounce back after struggling a little bit at Webster City through 3 interceptions. That game at Webster City last week was pretty much spot on throughout the game, and I thought did a really nice job bouncing back. A sophomore, first time he'd faced a little adversity, and really responded in a game that, going in, everybody looked at it and was like, oh man, Garner's tough. They played Clear Lake to 1 point, and I thought he really played well, bounced back nicely there last week.
Yeah, did a nice job there, and coaches did a nice job putting him in some situations where he can be successful, too. It wasn't trying to read too much. It's more of the check-down type throws, finding the soft spot in the zone. Those are easy pitch and catch.
As we are just awaiting the kickoff here on Hometown Radio KLGA alongside Mike Weir and Brian Wilson. Over on Home Country tonight, 98.5 FM and AM 1600. You got Bishop Garrigan at Belmont Clemmy. Mark Grandy's got the call on that one. And that's a big game there for Bishop Garrigan after dropping their district opener last week to West Hancock. You don't want to go 0-2 in district play the way things are now. So a big game over there tonight on Home Country, 98.5 FM AM 1600. Of course, tomorrow we've got Cyclone football for you. Iowa State going up against TCU. That's an 11 o'clock kickoff. We'll join the pregame in progress after breakfast with the coaches live from the Chrome Country Inn tomorrow morning. We got Wyatt Wagner, Elliot Berkland back deep to receive the opening kick. Clarion-Goldfield kicking from right to left across your radio dial. Number 72, Angelo Bonamente, kick it away.
Well done on that name.
And he's a big boy, too. 6'2", 245. And a boot the football. As we get set to go, it's a low line drive kick going to be fielded by Berkland at the 20. Up the middle of the field, 25. Has a seam to the 30, out across the 30 to the 32. And that's where Algona will take over 1st and 10 on their first possession of the game.
Nice little return there, a little wedge up the middle, a little bit of a wall to the outside there. Cole Lewis lead blocking on the outside. Good little return there to the 31-yard line. And interested to see how the Dogs approach the offense here, if there's some things they're trying to work out, if they're just going to keep doing what they do.
It's 1st down and 10 for Algona. Just underway tonight. Their own 31-yard line. Jason Cecil splits wide to the left, along with Wyatt Wegner. Monte Bawden in the backfield with Tyler Mansky. Elliot Berkland as well. Quick hitter to Wyatt on the left side, trying to get him to the corner. He makes one man miss, and now he's down the sideline. He's at the 40, 35, 30. Off to the races, and Wyatt Wegner already in the house. Let's see here. We've played 18 seconds. And that's one that really pads the quarterback's stats right there. That's going to go down as a 69-yard touchdown. But Tyler threw it straight sideways. Didn't throw it down the field, probably threw it 10 yards out in the flat, and Wyatt Wegner got a block on the edge by Cecil, got around his man, and then about midfield cut it back to the right, and he goes to the house.
Yeah, they didn't respect our stacked twins out there. We had Jason on the line of scrimmage. Wyatt was right behind him about 4 yards. Just threw it out there. Jason had a great kickout block. And after that, it was all Wyatt.
Snap to Wegner is good. The kick by Isaac Schonert is up and in. Like I said, 18 seconds in. Bulldogs up 7-0. Back in 1 minute on Hometown Radio, KLGA. As we come back, Isaac Schonert kicks the football away, and Clarion-Goldfield-Dows is going to run it out to about their own 30-yard line. Right about the 29 is where they will take over. 1st and 10. There's a shorter kick there by Isaac. He was kicking them in the end zone there last week, but a little bit shorter kick, and Clarion's going to have it just shy of the 30 at the 29.
Nice job at Cole Lewis, and I think that's Jake Teague flying down there corralling the ball carrier pretty well. It was a low-line drive. He had an opportunity for a big return. Credit those two for going down there and making the stop.
So 1st down and 10 for Clarion. As their quarterback, Shane Conlon, a junior, 180 pounds, 6'2". And, either somebody flinched up front or Gavin Mines just came across the line because he came over and knocked over the center, and they're walking it forward 5 yards. So, like I said, Gavin's sitting right over the center, so either he thought he moved the ball or he just absolutely missed something there.
Well, somebody moved because it was on the offense, and that center is saying, doggone it, guys. He's going to clock me if you do that.
So 1st down and 5 after the 5-yard walk-off against Algona. Conlon in a pistol set. Takes a snap. Fakes a handoff, throws out in the flat. It's got a man wide open out there. That's Cole Lindemann, the tight end. He's down the sideline into Clarion territory. We got a flag just past midfield. So I don't know what that is, but that's a nice play on 1st down. They get it all the way to the 31 of Algona.
Yeah, it was a nice play. They very similar look to our offense. They had 2 wings there. They had a tight end. They took the wing out to the flats, and we thought of a run, and they had a nice ball fake in the backfield. Looks like they're talking about a holding down there.
So we got a hold on Clarion.
So it'll still be the first down.
I was going to say at the 46 of Algona. So it was well downfield. You know, they had it, that was 25 yards downfield on the hold. So they'll walk it back to about the, about the 45, 44. So it'll still be a 1st down. Instead, it's only a gain of 13, though. It's at the 44 of Clarion-Goldfield.
Yeah, nice looking play design there. You got to respect those wings heading out to the flats. If the Dogs have had a little bit of a weakness, it is pass routes to the flats. So we got to tighten that up a little bit and make sure we read the back out.
So 1st down and 10. That wing set with 1 receiver split wide to the left. Conlon sends a back in motion, gives up the middle. That's Jimenez, and he gets dropped at the line of scrimmage. Cole Lewis shooting in. Also Garrett Schmidt from a linebacker spot. No gain on the play to bring up 2nd and 10.
I think Cole Lewis would have tackled both guys. They ran that jet motion across and tried to trap underneath it, and I think he had both guys tackled and just kind of tried to figure out which one had the ball.
They had Mateo Martinez in motion. Faked it to him, gave it to Jimenez up the middle, nothing doing. 2nd down and 10 for Clarion. Just underway 1st quarter, Bulldogs lead 7-0. The give is to Jimenez once again, and he gets forward for a couple across the 45 to the 47. Kind of a late decision there by Conlon to keep it with Jimenez, and it's going to bring up 3rd down at about 6.
Yeah, he was trying to read that backside end there, and we made too nice a play at the backside end. He couldn't figure out if he wanted to pull it or not, and by the time he gave it, it was almost a little too late.
So 3rd and long here for the Cowboys. See if the Bulldog defense can get off the field after giving up that long pass play on 1st down that called back quite a bit for a hold. Still gave Clarion a 1st down, but now it's 3rd and long. Conlon a pistol set. He's got Jimenez behind him. Backs either way. Goes with a hard count and fakes a handoff. Now looking for someone to throw to. He's being chased down from behind, but he dumps it off to Jimenez, and he's going to have a 1st down. And that one there, I thought somebody was moving before the snap, but didn't get called. And now Clarion able to improvise to get a 1st down.
Yeah, nice play by their quarterback there. What'd you say his name was?
That's Conlon, number 9.
Conlon. Nice play by him. He was almost sacked and was able to dump it down, find a receiver, and the back finished the play. So Clarion off to a good little start here on this drive.
So 1st down and 10 in Algona territory at the 44. Conlon gives it around the end to Martinez on a jet sweep, trying to get the corner turn, and he's going to lose yardage here. He gets dropped all the way back at the 48. It's going to be a loss of about 4.
Nice job by Berkland on the wide side of the field there, taking on that lead blocker on that jet sweep. Also by, I think that was Wardick coming from inside out pressure, so they had that corralled pretty well.
Yeah. So 2nd down and 14.
Had a shoe untied there.
So they are getting that taken care of.
All right, now we're going. 2nd and 13 here. 7-zip Dogs.
Conlon sends Martinez in motion, gives to Jimenez off the right side. No, actually, they blew it dead because Conlon was still holding on to the ball. Jimenez got tackled, and Conlon pulled it out at the last second, but the officials blew it dead after a loss of about 2 because Jimenez kind of had it, and he was tackled.
Cole Lewis read that trap, and I think that's his only read right now is that fullback running the trap, and he is more than happy to try and blow that play up. Yeah, they were stalemated right there, stalled out totally, and then Conlon didn't break free until after the whistle, so I don't know if the Dogs quit too.
He pulled it out there. Now it's 3rd down and 15.
Trips up top.
Yep, 3 receivers wide to the right. Jimenez in the backfield with Conlon. 1 receiver wide left. The Bulldogs, did they come across? No, they didn't. It was a hard count. They didn't come across. Conlon under pressure, running for his life. He gets sacked all the way back at the Clarion-Goldfield 36. And it's going to be there's a flag in the backfield for a hold on Clarion, but not going to matter at this point.
Nice pressure there. We had 3 guys in there. We had Wardick in there. I don't know who the other one was. Hamilton in there and Mintz maybe, or Lewis. We had 3 guys in the backfield putting all kinds of pressure on him. He had nowhere to go. So it looks like they're bringing out the punt team. We're probably going to decline this, take 4th down.
Yeah, I would imagine so with 4th and, let's see, that would have been 4th and about 31. So they do call a holding. The Bulldogs will decline the penalty and get the football back.
Well, hopefully Wyatt can attack this thing and try and get his hands on it because he's an electric playmaker.
And we saw that on the first play of the game from scrimmage. High hanging kick. They kick it away from Wyatt. It's a short kick as well. It's going to hit at the 35 and go out of bounds right there. So Algona will take over at their own 35-yard line just a couple minutes into this game, but a couple first downs by Clarion on that drive. 7:55 to go here in the first quarter.
Well, I'm going to guess Clarion will probably adjust how they align on that stacked twins out there. Looks like the Dogs are coming back to it, stacking Wyatt behind Cecil out there and the stacked twins.
Garrett Schmidt right next to Mansky. The give is to Garrett off the right side. Garrett fighting forward, 3, 4, 5 yards out across right to the 40-yard line. Gain of about 5.
Yeah, out of that pistol set there, Garrett was the tailback behind the quarterback. And then we had Berkland. There we go. That's his name. Berkland was stacked on the right side as a fullback and just ran a lead block ISO straight at him. So pounded it for 5.
Yep, 2nd down and 5. Receivers either way as Wardick is split wide to the right. Mansky in the pistol takes a snap, gives it up the middle again. Garrett Schmidt looking for a hole. He's not going to have anything. He's going to get tackled to the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Yeah, good play by Clarion there. They weren't fooled on anything. We kind of tried to decoy Wyatt with some motion there, and they still were keying on Garrett on that one. Good defensive play.
So 3rd down and 5 for the Bulldogs. They'll split 2 receivers wide to the right. Wardick wide left. He's at the top of the formation. Mansky takes the pistol snap. Straight back to throw. Fires across the middle, and it's incomplete. Tried to force it into Wyatt Wegner at the sticks, and incomplete. Good coverage by Clarion. And we'll see if the Bulldogs want to go for it here, or if they just going to punt the football away.
Yeah, on their own 40, they're lining up there. Might want to hang loose if you're Clarion. Yeah, he did kind of force that in there. Did hit Wyatt in the hands. A lot of times Wyatt will bring that thing down. He was right at the sticks. I don't know if they'd have tackled him on the spot or got the first, but nonetheless, Clarion stops us.
Yeah, that was
lined up at punt.
Yeah, got 5 yards on 1st down. Nothing after that. And Noah Nelson to punt the football away. Good snap back to Noah. Good pressure. He got run into there, and they're not gonna throw a flag or anything. Short punt. It'll be down at the 39 of Clarion-Goldfield-Dows, so that's where they'll have it 1st and 10.
Yeah, look. Punter's limping, and he ended up on his backside, but yet no flag. So
yeah,
who knows?
The official looked at it for a while and thought about it, but then put the.
Was there an acting job? I didn't watch too
I
close,
don't know.
but nonetheless, defensive time.
If there was, he went down. It is what it is. 1st down and 10 for Clarion. They take over. Bulldogs go 3 and out. That's not something that's happened quite a bit this year. Conlon, pistol set, 2 receivers either way. Jimenez with him in the backfield. Conlon takes a snap, gives Jimenez up the middle. He gets dropped for a loss.
Wardick.
James Wardick and Andrew Hamilton shooting the gaps there.
Yeah, Wardick was squeezing hard off the edge, and usually when you block a trap like that, you don't think that those outside defensive ends can make a play, but James Wardick just proved him wrong.
2nd down and long. Clock running here, 1st quarter. Now going to leading 7-0. Bulldogs scored on that first play from scrimmage. Just a pass out in the flat to Wegner. He took it 69 yards for the score, but then went 3 and out on their 2nd possession. Trips left for Clarion, 1 receiver wide to the right. Conlon in that pistol set. Gives a hard count, takes a snap, back to throw. Little play action, looking. Now he's under pressure. He slips and falls as he had Cole Lewis and Andrew Hamilton bearing down on him, and I'd fall down too.
I would too. I'd slip and fall down there. The Dogs came out with a different wrinkle. I don't know if you noticed that. We had a 4 front there. Usually we're a 3 front, and then we had a 4 front there, so that extra down lineman, and I think there was some confusion on who they were supposed to block.
So 3rd down and long now. The ball back at the 34. Clarion needs just shy of midfield. They need the 49, so 3rd and 15. Mr. Collison bringing out the Jaws theme there for a second on 3rd down.
It was wet this week, not quite that wet.
2 receivers either way. Jimenez in the backfield. Conlon with pressure coming. They set up the screen to Jimenez, and the Bulldogs do a nice job reading it. And it's going to gain about a yard, but that's it. And then Clarion will have to punt the football away.
Yeah, I don't think they were too fooled on that. They had Cole Lewis shooting A-gap, got all kinds of pressure on him, and so he had to dump it probably a little bit sooner. And Dogs were there to corral him and tackle him. Nice play by D.
No. So Clarion to punt the football away once again, as we've had a couple of possessions now each side. Nothing doing for Clarion. 4:42 to go 1st quarter, 7-0 Algona. High snap, high hanging kick that Wyatt's going to let bounce at about the 35, and it bounces sideways out of bounds at the 33. So 1st and 10 right there for the Bulldogs. See if they come out maybe a little more aggressive up front on this drive.
Yeah, I look for the Dogs to put it on the ground and run it a little bit here, try and get some 1st downs and move the chains a little bit. 4:20 left in the 1st quarter, and you'd have thought after we score after 18 seconds we might find another touchdown or 2 here in the 1st quarter. Yeah. But it's not over yet.
1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Receivers either way as Wardick split wide right, Cecil wide left. Mansky back to throw, steps up, fires down the seam. He's got Wyatt Wegner behind the defense, and Wyatt Wegner's going to the house. It's going to be another 1-play drive. This time the Bulldogs just lined up, sent their backs down the seams, and Wegner wide open for the touchdown, 67 yards, 2nd touchdown pass of the quarter.
Beautiful pass. That was a skinny post on that thing, and he threw it over top of the safety and right on Wyatt's hands and stride. That was a beautiful pass, and Wyatt, he's got great hands, caught it, took it to the house.
Yeah, and if you're not at least even with him, you're not going to catch up to him from behind. Isaac Schonert on for the PAT attempt. So another one-play drive for the Bulldogs. Wardick, the long snapper. Good one back to Wegner. The kick is on the way by Isaac Schonert. It is good. So we've got 4 minutes and 16 seconds to go first quarter, and the Bulldogs now lead it 14-0. We'll take a 60-second timeout, 60-second break. Back in a minute here on Hometown Radio, KLGA. As we come back, Isaac Schonert boots the ball through the end zone. Touchback here for Clarion. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Well, I guess that's one way to get the offense going once again. That's the second one-play drive of the night for Algona, this time 67 yards.
Is that a 6-second drive? We start with 4:22 on the clock?
It might have been.
He's getting faster in the field. Yeah. It might have been a little longer than that. Maybe it was 4:25.
Well, he had to run a lot longer the first one. The first drive, he had to run sideways and then up the sideline, then cut it back. This one was just straight down the seam. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. Trailing now 14-0. Conlon sends a man in motion from left to right. They fake the jet sweep to Martinez, give it up the middle to Jimenez, and he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Yeah, I think that was Gavin Meintz that squeezed that thing down and made a beautiful tackle on that. I think it's helping our defense a little bit as they're trying to read it, so it's taking a little bit longer in the backfield, and we're just squeezing so hard and so fast that we're shutting that thing down awful quick.
2nd down and 10. First quarter still, 4 minutes to go. 14-0 Bulldogs. Now they spread things out a little bit. 2 receivers either way, and their wing backs a little further away from the play. Conlon back to throw, a little quick out, and was that caught? That was. Oh, they say incomplete. They say he did not keep it. That was Bryce Allen. Made a diving effort. Would have been just shy of a 1st down, but they say he was just wasn't able to get his hands underneath the football.
Looked good from up here, but yeah, the ref down there was right. Yep. Johnny on the spot and saw that. Pretty good coverage by Patrick David. He gave him a cushion. You know, we don't want to give up big plays. We don't want to make him march it down the field on us, and I don't think that's going to happen. So, nice play by David, giving the cushion and breaking on the ball.
Nope. So 3rd down and 10 for Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. Already trailing 14-0 here first quarter. Bulldogs look like they're bringing the house here. Conlon tried to keep it, and he's going to lose 5 yards here. Tried to do a little misdirection in the backfield, and I think everybody wearing a red shirt was around it by the time they broke away, and it's going to be 4th and 15.
That was kind of reminiscent of the old Hawkeyes and their radar defense when they stand everybody up and shoot gaps all over the place. Yeah, we were bringing the house on that one.
Yeah.
So we're looking at 4th and 15 here. 3:25 in the first quarter yet. Dogs up 14-0.
Low snap, but a high hanging kick away from Wyatt Wegner. He's going to field it at midfield, called fair catch. Just past midfield, the Bulldogs will take over close to midfield there.
Well, let's see if we can get a 2-play drive, huh? Or do we just want to stay with the 1-play drives?
1-play drives will work too, whatever.
Touchdowns, I suppose. Yeah, we'll take them.
So it's making Tyler Mansky's efficiency go up. Let's put it that way. He's 2 for 2 for 130 yards and 2 touchdowns right now.
That'd be a good quarterback rating.
Oh, yes, 2 for 3. Sorry. Stat man over there, I forgot we had the incompletion on that drive that we went 3 and out. You forget about that. Bulldogs go 4 receivers left, 1 wide right, and they're running the oop-de-oop here. Trying to send somebody in motion maybe a little bit. Mansky takes a snap, throws left side to Wyatt Wagner. Wyatt breaks down the sideline, and he gets upended into Clarion territory, getting him about 15. As if you ever saw the movie Varsity Blues, they ran that 4 receiver one way, one receiver to the other offense at the very end. They called it the oop-de-oop. I don't know what Coach VO wants to call that. But
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's not the play call.
They don't call it. You're thinking they don't call it the
I
oop-de-oop?
don't think it's the oop-de-oop. Who knows?
First down and 10. Mansky takes the snap. Oh, and Bulldogs put it on the turf. Is it still on the turf? I think Tyler got it back, but the snap was high, and the exchange between him and Garrett Schmidt was a little bit off, and I think Tyler fell on it. It's going to be a loss of about 2.
I got a name for that play. We had the 4 guys over. Let's just call it the croc. Just devour everything in front of you.
The croc? Okay.
The croc,
there you go.
Got a name for that.
Second down and 12 now after the loss of 2, but the Bulldogs fortunate not to turn the football over there. Like I said, it was a high snap, and then Mansky and Schmidt were not on the same page trying to get the football to each other. They sweep the right side with Wyatt Wagner. Wyatt has a seam. Wyatt Wagner going to the house again, this time from 39 yards out. 3rd touchdown of the quarter for Wyatt. Once he got the corner turned there wasn't anybody that was going to catch him.
No,
the Bulldogs in the house for the 3rd time this quarter.
That was our buck play. We pulled 2 guards there, and if you got a Mintz and Hamilton out leading you the way, you're going to get in the end zone more times than not.
So 20 to nothing now.
No, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say 20 to nothing with 2:02 to go first quarter. That was a 3-play drive. Good snap back to Wagner. Schonert puts it right down the middle. 21 to nothing Algona. 2 minutes to go first quarter. Back in 1 minute on Hometown Radio, KLGA. As we come back, long kick by Schonert, mishandled by Martinez down the field, but now picked up and a good return. I take that back. That was Trenton Jurgensen. He dropped it. I don't know if that threw everybody off a little bit, and he was able to get out close to the 30.
We had some vertical separation on that. Cole Lewis was flying down there. Nobody was even close to him, so when he made a move on Cole, he was able to get some seams. And we just need to fly down the field, same speed as Cole. That's hard.
That is. First down and 10 for Clarion-Goldfield-Dows, 21-0 Algona. Just quite 2 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Conlon, pistol set. He's got Jimenez behind him. Takes a snap, back to throw, looking to his left. Steps up. He's got time. Now running out of time. Now running for his life. And he's going to take off and run for it. He's going to be pushed out of bounds by Cole Lewis right around the line of scrimmage, right around the 30-yard line.
Credit the Dogs there. We had a lot of guys in hot pursuit on that. It would have been easy to get frustrated and try and make a play at the end and hit them when we didn't need to, so they pulled up nicely. Good pressure.
So for second down, actually got forward. They got forward for a yard, so call it second down and 9 for the Cowboys. As we're still first quarter, 21-0. 3 Wyatt Wegner touchdowns here in the first quarter. Conlon sends Martinez in motion. Gives to Jimenez off the right side. He gets stacked up and thrown back. Noah Clear, a little belly-to-back suplex right there. Throws him back. It'll be a loss of a yard on the play in 3rd and 10.
Yeah, nice stuff up the middle by the Dog defense there and making sure that he went backwards on that tackle. Again, they're trying to read something there, or they're just not real comfortable because he's really slow getting to the line. So that might be a halftime adjustment they do, is just hand it to him, let him go.
Well, it's a 3rd down, call it 10. You got one receiver split wide to the left. The wing backs a little further out than they normally are. Conlon sends Martinez in motion across the formation, fakes a couple handoffs, now dumps it to Martinez in the right flat. Wegner missed a tackle in the flat, and then Martinez slipped and fell as Noah Nelson was closing in. Martinez slipped and fell, and he's going to be tackled about 6 yards shy of a 1st down.
Dogs corralled that well. Nelson came up from the corner spot and secured the flats. I think Lewis had inside-out push on that. So it's in the 4th and 6 here.
Well, Wyatt Wegner back to receive the punt. That's Kane Nelson, one of the linemen that's punting the football. He's been hitting them high so far. Good snap. Nelson puts a right boot into it. Deep kick here. Wegner is going to field it on the run. And Clarion able to secure him down there. Somebody's got a single leg. They didn't let go. And Wyatt catches it at the 35. And that's where the Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10. He tried to make a play there, but a nice downfield coverage by the Cowboys.
Oh, good thing he caught it, too, because that ball looked like it had some top spin on it. That would have rolled a ways down there. So nice job getting over there. We got 16 seconds here in the first quarter. One play.
That's plenty of time to score for the Bulldogs if they really want to.
True story.
Jason Cecil split wide to the left. Wegner split wide right. Monte Bonnet in the backfield with Tyler Mansky. Elliott Berkland is winged to the left. They send Berkland across the formation. They try to get Elliott out wide. He's got the corner turned. Elliott Berkland trying to get down the field. He's at midfield, 45-40. Can he cut inside of the 30? 25-20, down the sideline all the way, but a flag's going to come in late at the 20-yard line. They're going to call a block in the back, and Garrett Schmidt's going to be denied a 65-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, I don't know about that. We didn't need that block, and kid, it looked like to me, kid turned his back and really slowed down. Maybe not. Nonetheless, block in the back, take it off the board.
Yeah.
Still give the Dogs the ball in about the, 35-ish?
This was a nice designed play there. They had Wyatt out there as the only receiver, and he was blocking that guy. And once once Elliott Berkland got the corner turned. Like I said, Garrett Schmidt there for a second. Elliott Berkland was the one that got denied the touchdown. Like I said, it's been a rough start for the broadcast here tonight, and we're trying to recover as that's the last play of the first quarter. Algona leading 21-0, and they're on the move once again. They got a touchdown called back there for illegal use of the hands downfield there, but they're on the move once again. We're back in 1 minute with the second quarter after this on Hometown Radio, KLGA. As we come back, it's 1st and 10 for Algona. As the Bulldogs have it at the 32 after the touchdown was called back on the run by Elliott Birkland. Bulldogs give it to Monte Bawden off the right side. Monte gets to the outside. He's down the sideline. Monte Bawden's going to go to the house. Monte in from 35 yards out.
Did a nice job there of keeping his feet active. He easily could have gone down a couple times. They got some hits on him, but he kept his feet active, changed directions, got to the edge, and we got some really good team speed here this year. And Monte's placed at state track a few times, so once he gets those wheels going, you're not going to catch him.
Yeah. So Wyatt Wegner to hold for Isaac Schonert. First person not named Wyatt Wegner to score a touchdown tonight. Monte Bawden in the house. That was a two-play drive right there. The snap down, the kick on the way, up and in by Isaac Schonert. And it's 28-0 now in favor of the Bulldogs, 8 seconds into the second quarter. Quick timeout. We will come back in 1 minute here on Hometown Radio, KLGA. $28-0 now as Isaac Schonert kicks the football away. Clarion-Goldfield taking it out across the 20-25. Out to the 26-yard line is where they will take over 1st and 10.
Good kick by Schonert. Caught that inside the 5-yard line, so that gives your coverage team a good chance to get down there and make a play, which we did. Nice kick, Schonert.
Well, 1st down and 10 for the Cowboys. Just shy of the 25. 24-yard line is where they will take over. Just over 11 and a half minutes to go in this first half. 28-0 now in favor of the Bulldogs. That's Clarion. 3 men in the backfield with Conlon. 1 man in motion. Fakes a handoff, now gives it off the right side. I think that's Lindemann, one of the kind of lines up as a tight end, but he was in the backfield. They give him a carry. And he's going to get a couple, not much more than that, called 2nd and 8.
Ran a little short motion with the wing on this side, then he just came back with a kick out. And Clarion's just trying to get 1 first down. Over the stats we saw at the quarter, 200.
It's like 236 to 6, something like that.
Yardage.
Yeah, so it's kind of what you would figure. Well, Clarion had a nice play on that first play from scrimmage, but most of it got called back for a hold downfield. 2nd down and 10. Collins sends Martinez in motion left to right. Instead gives to the second man through. That's Lindemann again trying to bounce to the outside, and he's gang tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe even lost a half yard.
That was a unique play. They faked it to the fullback, and then they gave it to the tailback, and the fullback is just a lead blocker. So that's a little different. Usually don't see a fake and the ball going to the same place.
Yeah. So 3rd down and long. Just Bulldogs trying to get the offense back out there. Once again, Clarion just looking for anything to go right offensively. Couple of fakes. Conlon throws out in the flat. He's got a man wide open over there. That was number 21, and Camden Hansen. Wide open over on the far side right at the 30. But the pass a little bit high, incomplete. And Clarion will punt the football away. But if he'd have caught that, he could have run for quite a while.
Good play design. They took that left wing, and he was all the way over in the right flats over there, and we kind of lost track of him. That's a hard route to cover if you don't look at it right away. If you don't read your keys, that's really hard to cover. 10:22 on the clock. Dogs up 28-0.
Nelson to kick the football away. It's Kane Nelson for Clarion-Goldfield. And that one there, it looked like Monte might have actually had a chance to go block it, but instead decided to hold up. They kick it. Wyatt picks it up, and he's got room to run. 40, 45, midfield. Still on his feet at the 40, 35-30. Breaks through a tackle, 25-20. Down to the 15, down to the 10. And he's going to go to the house for the fourth time tonight. That's going to be about a 70-yard punt return for a touchdown.
Nice job there of guys not doing silly blocks and hitting people in the back. And nice job of Wyatt, too, by setting them up. Setting up those blockers.
So Wyatt Wagner to the house once again. Like I said, fourth touchdown. He's got 1 rushing, 1 returning, and 2 receiving. And Wyatt looks like he's out of breath right now. They're going to have to give him a break on defense here in a second. 10:03 to go first half. Now 35-0. Or 34-0, I should say. Getting presumptuous. Isaac Schoenert on for that PAT.
Oh, I hope he didn't jinx him.
I hope so, too. If it happens, it's on me, folks. I will admit it. Snap is down. The kick is on the way. It's up. And Isaac Schoenert doesn't believe in the broadcaster's jinx. He buries it right down the middle. Makes it 35-0 in favor of Algona. We'll just keep it right here for now. As like I said, we've taken a couple of breaks already in the first 2 minutes of this quarter. We'll keep it right here as for the time being, as Wyatt Wagner's going to get a blow, I'm assuming, on this defensive series. 35-0 right now. And the Bulldogs get a couple more scores here, and you can rest guys in the second half.
Absolutely. You'd like them to play a series or two in the second half, but if they get a couple more scores, they might be done for the day.
Yeah, it was 50-0 at Hampton at halftime. And like I said, you just kind of wondered because Hampton beat Clarion back in week 3, so you figured something like this might happen. But right now, 35-0 Bulldogs, and this is one too. You can't lose focus either. Bulldogs did that a little bit against Humboldt in the first game of the season, and Humboldt's got a couple of guys that can make some plays. So, like I said, you don't want to lose focus. Just keep moving, put the pedal down, and see how early you can get out of here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like we're making a few changes already. Took Cole Lewis off the kick coverage. Don't think he's happy about that. Anytime you got to drag him off the field.
Probably not. Probably not.
He understands. He's just a competitor. Great kid.
As Isaac Schoenert to kick the football away. Nice deep kick here. That one might go to the end zone. Martinez is going to let it go. And it did. Oh, wow. It stopped right on the goal line. I thought that was going to stop at the 1, and he would have had to pick it up and run it out, but it did get to the goal line. So it's a touchback, 1st and 10 for the Cowboys at the 20-yard line.
That was close. The grass is getting wet out there. You can see that with the dew, and the ball just kind of slid there and just died. Yeah, like I said, it didn't go in. It was on the goal line.
10 minutes to go here, first half. Bulldogs in front now, 35-0 after the Wyatt Wagner punt return. I'm going to say it was about 70. We'll have to get official stats there at half, but it was right around 70 yards by the time he picked it up right about the 30-yard line. Conlon back to throw, steps up, looking. Now he's under pressure, trying to run away from Noah Clear. Dumps it out in the flat. He's got a receiver over there, and it's caught. And number 21, Camden Hansen, makes a catch for a gain of about 3 yards.
I lost track of coverage on that. I think it was Hunter Anderson had to back out in the flats. He was kind of stuck in la-la land. Do you rush the passer and give up your flats, or do you stay in your flats and let the passer run?
As like Stefan Stammer, was that? He was out. Coverage number 32 was out on the field.
Oh,
so
okay. Yeah, that's Stefan. Oh, it was 54. That was their outside backer.
So.
Oh, you're right.
As it is, 2nd down and about 7.
We'll never doubt you again.
Yeah, they give it off the left side here, but not much. Not much room there.
Now we'll give
Clarion
Hunter a tackle.
Yep. See Colin Murphy into the game. He's at a defensive tackle spot. Caleb Larson. He's playing a little D-line right now. Caleb doesn't usually get to play D-line.
Loving every minute of it, I'm sure.
Sawyer Curtis as well. He's on the D-line right now. Let's see, who else is in the game? I got Waringa is in there at a linebacker spot. Looks like Mason Carr as well, along with
Nelson
JT.
At nose.
There's 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Bulldogs showing blitz. Conlon Play action pass, steps up in the pocket, now looking to throw deep down the field. Now still under pressure, dumps it off. He's got Lindemann open down the sideline, and he's going to get the first down. As about 8 Bulldogs were running after the quarterback, and nobody stayed with the receiver Lindemann. And he stayed in bounds, made the catch, and gets upfield to the 37.
Nice job by Conlon there, just kind of keeping the play alive, and the Dogs kind of got impatient with their coverage and dropped their coverage to try and get the quarterback. You see a quarterback scrambling, you want a piece of him, but yeah, we got to keep covering.
So first down and 10 now for Clarion as they have it out to the 37-yard line. It's Conlon in that pistol set, one receiver split wide to the left. Takes a snap, little play action, rolling to his left, fires down the middle of the field. He's got a man out there, it's Lindemann, and he gets hammered by Monte Bawden. He makes the catch, though, in Algona territory at the 44.
Yeah, Monte put a big stick on him. Credit Lindemann for hanging on to that thing.
Yep.
Big play.
I think the Clarion coaching staff thought he went after the head and thought they wanted a targeting call or something there, but I don't know. That was just a big hit by Monte. The guy turned around and he hit him.
Yep. So we made a sub here. We got some the starters back in.
So first down and 10 in Algona territory for the second time tonight. Conlon takes a snap, gives off the right side Jimenez, and he gets stacked up for no gain. As Cole Lewis in on that stop. Also Gavin Mites came in. They got a couple of plays off, but Clarion crossed midfield. They're like, all right, get back out there for a second.
You got to be careful there because we were really squeezing down on that thing. And if he can get that pulled out of Lindemann's belly or whoever that was, he's got some flats to run to.
So second down and 10. Clock running here, first half, 7:25 to go, 35-0. Algona in front. Conlon, once again, a little hard count. Now he keeps it around the left side, and the Bulldogs were ready for that one, and he loses 2 yards.
Yeah, there was the keep on that one.
Yep.
Smart defensive play. Smart play. You read and you see what's going on, and you learn.
So third down and 12 now as Clarion, I'm assuming they just go for it here. They're already down 35, and they're in Algona territory. As it is, third and 12. We'll see what they want to go with right here. They've had a couple times tonight where they've been able to move the football, but few and far between. Receiver split wide left, wings out a little bit, and Jimenez in the backfield. Bulldogs showing pressure. They didn't come across the line. Conlon rolling to his left, steps up, fires across his body. It was deflected, and was it caught by a lineman? It might have been. It was caught by one of Clarion's linemen. I think it hit Gavin Mites. It was caught by a lineman.
Number 51. Cale Aarons goes in the record book as a receiver.
Yeah, he got a yard, but it's going to bring up 4th and 12. Not much more than that. But yeah, I don't know if it was so much tipped as it just drilled Gavin Mites and popped up in the air. But as it is, Clarion is lining up in punt formation. After, like I said, the lineman caught it, so I guess it goes down as a completed pass. As Nelson to kick the football away. Kicks this one short and out of bounds, nowhere near Wyatt Wegner. And we'll see where they mark it. They're walking upfield at the 20, up to the 24. So that's where Algona will have it, first and 10. 5:56 to go here in this first half. So the Bulldogs have it first and 10. Tyler Mansky trots back onto the field. Bulldogs have had some short scoring drives tonight. A couple of one-play drives, a 3-play drive, a 2-play drive, and a punt return touchdown.
Scoring lots of different ways.
Yeah.
And all quickly.
First down and 10. Mansky sends Elliott Berkland in motion around the left side this time, trying to get the corner turn. He's got a blocker downfield. Elliott gets across the 30 to about the 33. It's going to be a gain of about 8.
Yeah, nice little jet sweep there. Some good downfield blocking, 8-yard gain. Anytime you get a play, it gets 8 yards. You got to be happy with that.
As they tried the jet sweep with Elliott earlier, ran it for a touchdown, but got called back. And the Bulldogs scored a play later. So second down and short for Algona. Second down and 2. A little bit of a more tight set. Wardick on the line. There's the tight end. And we've got timeout asked for, looks like. Yep, timeout asked for by Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. So we'll keep it right here. We've got 5:17 to go here first half. Bulldogs on the move once again. And it's one here. You score quick enough, you could probably get the ball back and get one more before the half. We'll have to wait and see, but you got to do it first here. Up 35-0.
Yep, 2nd and 2 there. Just got to keep playing. And, yeah, I don't know what else to talk about here.
Band days tomorrow, Mike. So I know you don't have any daughters in the high school band now.
No, but we're starting with the 7th graders,
Yeah,
so
so
we're doing it all over again.
so
Just got done with 6 years, another 6 coming.
So you got the middle school band to take in tomorrow. 14 bands coming to town. We'll see what now.
What's Al got for weather called up?
Yeah, well, it's supposed to rain overnight. Hopefully not too much because there is supposed to be a field competition here tomorrow night at 5:30. So 2nd down and short after the timeout by Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. Wegner with Schmidt, or excuse me, Mansky with Schmidt to his left. Gives around the right side to Wyatt Wegner. Wyatt's through a hole. Wyatt's breaking to daylight, and Wyatt Wegner is gone for the 5th time tonight. That sounds like a broken record. Wyatt Wegner from 67 yards out. It's one of those, when he gets to the second level, it's just
There's
gone.
no chance.
It's
Yeah,
just
there's
over.
no chance. It's a nice buck play where we had both Hamilton and Lewis pulling to the right, and he gets the second level, just like you said. He's off to the races and going. I thought maybe they'd come with that little RPO read pass option, and because the safety is cheating to Wyatt's side, so Elliott have that little seam there. I bet you we hit that once yet before the night's over.
Yeah, and it's one, too, where it's not like it's a play the Bulldogs haven't run all season. That's one of their bread and butter plays.
Yeah, there's no secret on that one.
Wide snap, but Wegner got it down, but it got blocked as Wyatt had to reach behind him to get the football. And the extra point was blocked there. Number 24, Caleb Kruger, comes in and blocks it for Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. So it's 41-0 with 5:06 to go here in the first half. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll take a quick 60-second break. Back with more after this on Hometown Radio, KLGA. As we come back, Mateo Martinez returns the kick from Isaac Schoner out to the 28-yard line, 1st and 10.
Nice job by Mason Carr and Jake Teague there, squeezing that thing down and making sure he wasn't going anywhere. Good coverage by those two.
1st down and 10 for the Cowboys. Still 5 minutes to go in the first half, 41-0. In favor of Algona, the only blemish, the blocked PAT there a second ago. Conlon, that pistol set. He's got wings to either side, receivers either way. Sends Martinez in motion across the formation. Takes a snap, rolling out to his left. Under pressure, fires out in the flat, tipped and almost intercepted. It was off the hands of Lindemann over there, and Aaron Waringa almost fell right into his lap there.
Yeah, had a good shot at that. Dogs lined up in a cover 2, and they ran the motion, so they rolled into a 3, and that put Waringa up a little bit at that outside backer, so he could jump that route.
2nd down and 10. Bulldog drives tonight have been very short. I don't know.
Very short and very long.
I'm trying to think of the number of plays Algona's ran. It's probably around 10. Hasn't been very many. We'll get that official count at halftime. Conlon takes a snap. Keeps it around the left end. He's trying to get around James Wardick. He does, but then he runs into 2 more Bulldogs. He got forward for a yard or 2, but he paid for those 2.
Wardick did a great job coming off the edge and really slowing him down, and Elliot Birkeland came on cleaned up the play.
Yep.
Just to give you perspective, we've had, just look at the stats over Rodney's shoulder. Sorry, we're going to tell a tale here, but 343 yards of offense and only 7 first downs.
I believe it. 3rd down and 8. As Garrett Schmidt also in on that stop for the Dogs. 3rd down and 8. Clock running. 4:20 to go first half. Bulldogs up 41-0. Martinez is in motion. They give it to him around the left side. A little jet sweep, and he's going nowhere but backwards. And then gets lost under a mountain of red jerseys. A loss of about a yard on the play, and it'll bring up 4th down for Clarion-Goldfield-Dows.
I wonder who they're going to put deep to return there. Looks like Noah Nelson's
Noah Nelson's going to get
return.
a chance, yeah. See what Noah can do right here. Clock is running, 3:45 to go in this first half. Bulldogs will get it back and see if they can go up 7 scores. Right now up 6. Kane Nelson might be Clarion's heavyweight wrestler this year, punting the football away.
Ooh.
Kicks it deep. Noah Nelson fields it at the 31. Makes one man miss. He's up the field to the 40, 45, midfield. Trying to bounce to the outside, 45 of Clarion. Down the sideline, and he gets tackled at the 35 of Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. Noah Nelson's like, hey, I don't get to do this very often. We'll see what we can do, and he returns it to the 35.
Great job by Nelson, and also a great job by the Dogs getting blocks but not blocking in the back. Everything was really clean on that thing. Nelson's a shifty little dude, and he just kept cutting and making moves, and good return.
Nice 35-yard punt return. And the Bulldogs take over in Clarion-Goldfield territory with 3:16 to go here in the first half. All right, well, if you got a red jersey on, in the second half, you're getting in the game.
You're going to be ready to play, yep.
Just depends how much you're up at that point.
I still say we're going to see an RPO to Elliott on this thing.
Mansky takes a snap, gives it around the left side. As Elliot Birkeland makes a man miss. Down to the 20, down to the 15, but it's coming back. There's a flag at about the 26.
Birkeland's going, you guys are killing me.
Yeah, that was a nice run
that
there.
was a block that didn't need to happen either. He was a long ways away from that one.
Yeah, Elliott got down to about the 7, but that's going to come back. Let's see what the call is here. But as I said, Elliott he was denied a 65-yard touchdown earlier on a block in the back, illegal use of the hands way downfield.
I don't know. The Dogs aren't moving back, so I don't know what the discussion is here.
Now 3 officials have joined that discussion. Guess we'll have to wait and see what it is.
Our offense is not moving back. They're going to wave it off, or
not sure. I
or
know
is
it
it
can't
something
be,
defensively.
I know it can't be an eligible man downfield. It wasn't a pass, so they're signaling a hold on Clarion. Interesting.
A hold on the defense.
On a running play.
Now, you can do that in the trenches if you're holding an offensive line to let your linebacker stunt, but I've never really seen that down on the perimeter.
We got called for that last year, I want to say, somewhere along the line last year. We got called for holding on defense on a running play.
You might be right.
I distinctly remember that from last year. We were like, what in the world? So, all right, now we've evened out now. We've got one back this year. Like I said, I didn't see it. I don't know what they're talking about, and it's 1st and goal for Algona at the 7. So Elliot Birkeland does not get denied his run there. Solid pickup of over 20. 1st down and goal to go for the Bulldogs. Mansky takes a snap, gives it to Monte around the right side. Monte gets stacked up, no gain on the play.
Lost about a yard on that.
Yeah. Clock running, 2:58 to go first half.
Yeah, I just ran the little blast play over there, just straight dive at it, and Clarion shot some gaps and outnumbered us there and made a nice defensive stop. Looking at 2:40 on the clock here. Dogs up 41-zip. at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, just
9.5.
inside. Yeah. Two receivers either way. Mansky takes a snap, rolls out to his right, under pressure, and he's going to get sacked. And then thrown down at about the 20, but he got hit the 16, and Clarion was waiting for that one. So the Bulldogs have
going
gone
backwards too.
Yeah, this isn't what we want. We want another touchdown here.
Now we're back to 3rd and goal at the 17-yard line.
As
Tried to run a little bootleg action there, which takes time to do, and we didn't have the time.
Clarion was ready. Clock running, minute 55 to go. First half still, 41-0 Bulldogs. As you're listening to Algona Bulldog football here on Hometown Radio, KLGA Algona. Mansky with 3 receivers wide to the right. Steps up under pressure, and he's going to get sacked again. All the way back at the 20. And so now it's 4th and goal. I don't know if the Bulldogs are going to try a long field goal. Yeah, they're going to trot out Isaac Schonert. Well, maybe not.
Let the kid kick it. Take a timeout.
They might.
I think they're going to run the clock down.
They're going to run the clock down, take a timeout here. As Isaac was kicking it from 50, and he was coming up just short from 50. From right here, it'd be about a 37-yard attempt. So I think he's got the leg for it.
Yeah, I think so.
But that's a little disappointing there for the Bulldogs. You get 1st and goal from the 7, and you end up at 4th and goal from the 20 after back-to-back sacks. That's definitely not what you want.
Nope. That'll be something they clean up a little bit. I
Yeah.
couldn't quite tell on if they just had us outnumbered in the box, outnumbered in the gaps, then that's one of those where you got to get rid of the ball quick.
Yeah, I was going to say they might have just brought the house, and if you don't get rid of it right away, you might not get rid of it.
But give Mansky credit. Both those sacks,
Yeah.
he was not really at risk of losing the football, so he knew when he was licked and tucked the ball and got down.
So it'll be 4th down and goal to go, ball to 21, and like I said, they trotted out Isaac Schonert, then called the timeout. We'll see if they give Isaac a chance to try a long field goal here. It looks like they are because Tyler Mansky's coming off the field. Like I said, he's got plenty of leg. This is one of those games to try something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Give that kid a chance.
Yep. He got his last PAT blocked, but also the snap was behind Wegner, so he had to reach back and get it. That cost him time.
Come on, Schonert. Put her through.
So officially, this will be an attempt of 38 yards. They're going to put it down right at the 28, so a 38-yard attempt here. Out of the hold of Wyatt Wegner with 54 seconds to go in the first half. High snap. Wyatt puts it down. Kick is on the way. Plenty of leg. No good. Wide left. No good. Wide left. Had plenty of leg, as I said, but no good there. It's still 41-0 with 49 seconds to go here in the first half.
Yeah, had plenty of leg. Got good foot on it. Just kind of pulled it across a little bit.
So we have just under a minute to go, and Clarion can run the clock out. They will get the ball to start the second half. As Isaac Schonert talking to Coach Jacobson about it right now. He said he had plenty of leg. That one was, at least 10 yards further than it needed to be, but they say it pulled it just left. So Clarion goes with 3 receivers wide to the left. Conlon in the pistol. Takes a snap. Gives the handoff to Jimenez off the right side. He gets forward for a yard or 2, not much more than that.
Jimenez is doing a great job of hanging on that football because he's getting hit quickly and hard, and he's doing a great job of keeping it covered up. If you're a running back and watching him, he's got 2 hands on it, covering both points and really squeezing it tight.
So 2nd down and 8. This will be the last play, barring a incomplete pass or a turnover of some kind. As Clarion will just have to snap. There's about a 2-second differential between the play clock and the game clock. They bring a couple receivers to the left. Conlon takes the snap, gives to Jimenez off the right side, and he's got some room to run. He's going to get out to the 30. And it'll be stopped right there, just shy of a first down. No, it will be a
first down, so they stop the clock. But
for 1 second. And that will be the end of the first half with Algona in front, 41-0 here at the break. So we will take a quick timeout. We'll take a quick break, come back with more right after this on Hometown Radio, KLGA.
Gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the performance of the Ozone High School Scarlet Regiment 2019 production. Scarlet Panthers. Repertoire for tonight's show includes the preacher, the dancer, and the musician. The Scarlet Regiment Marching Band is in its 43rd year of competitive field marching. They've earned 33 consecutive Division I ratings and 40 overall Division I ratings at the State Marching Band Festival. Drum majors Marcelo Pazuka and Chloe High. Is your band ready? Scarlet Regiment, you may take the field for performance. Scarlet Regiment Marching Band would like to thank you for watching tonight's show. We would like to thank all the band teams who watched their uniforms this evening. We would also like to thank the Algonquin Community School VIPs and everyone who supports their activities. The Scarlet Regiment Marching Band will continue either the Excellence in Academics or Distinguished Academic Award sponsored by the Iowa High School Music Association every year since its inception in 1987. The 2019 Scarlet Regiment Marching Band is under the direction of Kurt Fisher, Mia Henderson-Roach, Becca Ralph, and Tina Nash.
I'll see you when I get back from.
Let's give another round of applause for the 2019 Iowa High School Scarlet Regiment Marching Band.
3 teams besides us are going to be at the end of the season, so we're going to have some good games coming up here. So getting out of here healthy is a huge, huge priority.
Algona will kick from left to right across your radio dial to start this second half. It's a little bit chilly out there tonight. Not too bad up here in the press box, but definitely a cool night. Hopefully, I'm sure Mary Hanover was prepared. I'm sure they got hot chocolate downstairs if you need it.
Yeah, I just went down and they have a big, one of those big orange Gatorade coolers full of hot chocolate.
Yeah.
They're ready.
I have no doubt that they were well prepared for that. So the Bulldogs will kick the football away. Clarion-Goldfield-Dows to return 41-0 as we start the second half. Isaac Schonert has done a nice job kicking the football. A couple touchbacks already. This one's a high end-over-end kick, going to be fielded inside the 5. Up the far side, again, number 44, Clinton Miller, out to the 20-25, out across the 30, or right to the 30-yard line. That's where the Cowboys will take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, Schoner drove that deep down inside the 5-yard line. Good job flying down there. We had Murphy down there and Teague down there. I couldn't see who the guy was on the left side. That was part of the tackle, but a good job flying down there.
All right, let's see here. We got a lot of new faces in the ball game right now. Let's see up front. Who we got up front? I see Grant Oftedal in there up front for the Bulldogs. Colin Murphy.
And Mintz.
That is
Grant
that's
Mintz.
Grant Mintz, the 6'3",
Grant
270-pound junior. So they're up front. We'll get to the rest of the guys out there in a second. The handoff goes right side to Jimenez, and Jimenez running through a tackle. He gets 10 yards there on 1st down.
Nice tackle by number 5 there. Is that Reese Akins?
That is Reese Ekins, yeah. 1st down run for the Cowboys. Continuous clock as long as the lead is above 35. 41-0 right now in favor of Algona. So unfortunately, a touchdown and an extra point would stop the continuous clock. 3 receivers wide to the left for Conlon. We had a couple guys moving at the snap, one on offense, one on defense, and they just run the play, and Jimenez gets forward for about 4. 2nd down and 6. Brandon Harrison on the stop in at a linebacker spot.
Nice tackle by Harris. Got to be careful here because I think the quarterback's going to pull it here pretty soon.
Yep. He's doing a lot of hard counts as well. 2nd down, call it 6. Got Stephen Stammer in there at a linebacker spot. Bulldogs creeping up towards the line, and they jumped offsides here. They almost did it a second ago. And I think Grant Oftedal kind of leaned forward and came across the line that time. And Clarion's been doing hard counts, and that's one when you're not in the game all the time. Sometimes you forget.
Yeah.
You're looking at the ball. You're not thinking look at the quarterback. And wow, I guess it must have been 2nd and 5 because they walked it off and gave him a 1st down.
Well, the Dogs got to squeeze up a little bit here.
Yep.
Getting a little sloppy.
So 1st down and 10. Just across midfield, the 49. Bulldogs creeping up. Conlon keeps it around the left end, trying to get the corner turned. Nice open field tackle there. Nicely done.
Number 7, is that Hunter Berry?
No, Aaron Waringa.
Waringa, nice job,
Yep.
Waringa. Yeah, corner play came up hard. The quarterback did pull it on that one. Stuck it in there deep, pulled it there, and then inside out pressure. Who's the linebacker there? Is that Carr?
Yeah, I didn't see who was forcing him out.
Carr, I think, came from the inside out, and Waringa was outside in. Excellent defense, taking away both avenues,
Yep,
making a play.
Loss of a yard on the play. Nice stick there by Waringa to get off his block and get forward. Conlon takes a snap. Gives to the 2nd man through off the right side there. That's number 45, Remington Hansen. And he gets forward for a couple. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 7.
Looked like Grant Mintz in on that tackle.
Number 53 checking in for the Bulldogs right here up front. That's Jackson Woodyard, another big young man.
And the Dogs' 2nd string there. Still got some pretty good size on the D-line.
Oh, yeah, they still got some big boys out there. So 3rd down and 7. Clarion needs the 39 of Algona for a 1st down.
Already down to 8 minutes in the third quarter.
Well, Conlon gives a hard count now. Keeps it. Little play action pass. Throws out in the flat and had a man out there, but it's incomplete over the head of Camden Hansen. And it's 4th down and long now for the Cowboys. And assuming they're going to go for it here, or maybe they are going to punt it, I guess. I don't know. They're right around midfield, but pass goes incomplete. They do bring in Kane Nelson, who's the punter, and he's counted up. Looks like they're going to punt the football.
Nice little play action fake there by Clarion on that one, and our linebacker bit just a little bit, and then did some nice recovering, got in the throwing lane, made him throw it over his head. Makes it a tough throw.
Yep. So Kane Nelson is standing at his own 40-yard line, going to punt the football. Noah Nelson standing at his own 10. Low snap, Nelson fields it. High booming kick. Noah Nelson's going to field it on the run at the 15. Trying to get to the corner at the 20, out to the 22. It was a high punt, but the coverage did not get down there very quickly, and Noah Nelson able to get it out to the 22.
Great job by Noah getting up there and fielding that thing and being fearless. It's not easy to do is
Nope.
stare in the sky and try to catch a football when you know you got 11 guys wanting a piece of you.
Clock running, 6:40 to go here, third quarter.
Dogs still up 41-zip.
Tyler Mansky is in at quarterback, but a lot of new faces around him. Noah Clear moves over to, or he comes in to play offense. He's playing the center position. Monte Bawden in the backfield. The give is to Monte off the right side. Monte forward for a couple here. Got Heidelberg back there, one of the seniors. He's back at a wing-back spot, along with Mason Carr, looks like. Gain of 2, call it 2nd down and 8.
Just like Clarion there, I think Mansky's kind of seeing some green grass out there on the edge. Probably going to want to pull it here pretty soon.
Stephen Stammer is split wide to the left in this formation. Mansky takes the snap, kind of a high snap. They sweep the right side here, and Patrick David can't get out around the corner, and it'll be no gain on the play. Bring up 3rd down and about, actually called a loss of a yard, and the play called 3rd and 9.
High snap kind of took the timing off that play just a little bit and made it a little hectic in the backfield.
Bulldogs lead 41-0. Clock running here in the third quarter. 5:22 to go in the third quarter. We're going to be out of here in a good amount of time here tonight, Mike.
We're going to make the
I think the
scoreboard show.
I think we should be
all right with that.
We should be okay, unless something unforeseen happens. Mansky takes the snap, gives it around the right side once again. Patrick David, and he can't break through that first wave of defenders.
Boy, he's just a whisker away from breaking that thing.
Well, got forward for a yard, but that's it, and the Bulldogs will punt the football. Like I said, I think if it looked like the hole was a little bit further to the left there, if he'd have maybe cut that way. But as it is, 4th down, Bulldogs will punt the football.
And Patrick's a smart kid, quick feet. He'll learn from that. Just get some more reps and start figuring out where the soft spot is.
4:30 to go here in the third quarter. Bulldogs' first possession, they go 3 and out. Noah Nelson to punt the football. Gets away a high hanging kick. It bounces at midfield and nearly mishandled by the deep man for Clarion. He picked it up on a short hop, and 3 red jerseys were right around him to take him down. And Clarion will have it 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Yeah, he might have been better staying away from that. Patrick David and Andrew Hamilton and James Wardick just kind of had a little gathering right at him.
So 1st down and 10 for Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. They moved it across midfield, but then a nice job by the backup defense. They were able to get the stop. So 1st down and 10 for the Cowboys. They send Lindemann in motion, give up the middle. Jimenez, he's running for about 7 or 8. He gets out to midfield, just past midfield. Calling a gain of 9 on 1st down. He's running hard off that right side.
He took a beating all first half. He's a little excited to run,
Oh.
get some daylight to actually start running.
So 2nd down and 1 here for the Cowboys. One receiver wide to the left. Conlon sends Lindemann in motion across the formation. Gives to Jimenez off the left side this time. He gets the first down into Algona territory at the 45, gain of about 4.
2:50 on the clock there, Brian.
Yeah. Keep it running. We have nothing left to prove here tonight.
Nope, we got Quentin Thompson in there at the D-line. Still got Ofty and Grant Mites on the D-line. Card, a linebacker. Anderson, a linebacker.
First
32, who we got?
Steph-
Stammer,
yeah.
the outside linebacker.
Oh, Bulldogs came across for a second time. As Conlon's been doing that hard count. The starting offense jumped a couple times but never came across. Second 5-yard walk-off here against the backup defense. As it is.
You have to be more disciplined than that in the trenches.
Yeah.
You don't listen to anything. You just look for movement.
First down and 5 for the Cowboys. The give is to Jimenez off the right side. He's got the first down, running over guys.
Running hard.
Yeah, Jimenez goes 5'10", 200 pounds, and he just lowered the boom there. He gets down to the 31, gain of 9, and be a first down for the Cowboys.
They're doing a nice job. The Cowboys are doing a nice job of getting to our second level, blocking our linebackers.
Couple guys coming off late here. They're going to have to hustle to get off the field before Clarion snaps it, but they do. Good hustle there.
Woodyard and Mendring on a D tackles.
Conlon keeps it, trying to get to the corner. He's got some room to run, and he gets down to the 20. Inside the 20 to about the 18. That'll be a gain of 10. That time the Bulldogs were not able to get off their blocks on the outside.
Nope, they're looking at the fullback the whole way. Nice pull on that one.
The first down for the Cowboys at the 19 of Algona. 58 seconds to go here in the third quarter. So
that's a quick quarter.
Yeah, barring an incomplete pass will be.
Oh, you an incomplete.
Oh yeah, it's true. Barring some sort of, I don't know, penalty or injury. Conlon takes a snap, gives to Jimenez off the right side. This time he gets stacked up at the line. Nicely done. Bulldog defense came to play there.
That's that they did. Hunter Anderson, Jake Teague were in there. 32, who is that? Stammer is in there. How come I can't remember Stammer's 32?
I don't know.
That's like the fourth time tonight.
Sometime you'll get it. It'll be okay.
Yeah, slow learner.
So
nice job stuffing and making a strong tackle there by the Dogs.
Well, Jimenez got forward for 1, but that was it. Bulldogs crowding the line. They give to Jimenez off the left side. He gets down to about the 15, maybe the 14. It's going to bring him a third down and about 4, and that is the end of the third quarter. 60-second timeout, back with the fourth quarter after this on Hometown Radio, KLGA. As we come back, we head to the fourth quarter, a third down and 5 for Clarion. The ball is at the 15. They need right around the 10 for a first down. Obviously 4-down territory here for Clarion-Goldfield, but it's 1-2. Bulldogs can get off the field defensively. You can get a
new formation here. They got all kinds of beef on the field.
Yeah, they got
a big boy at quarterback.
They got Kane Nelson lined up in a pit or a kind of a wildcat. The punter / defensive lineman, and he's going to get forward for a first down inside the 10 down to the 5. Goes 250.
Oh, that looks conservative.
Yeah.
He's a big boy.
So first and goal now from the 5 with 11:38 to go in the ball game. And
So we bring in some more size here. Goal line defense.
Yeah, they're going with Kane Nelson again in that wildcat. Just him to the right, trying to bounce to the outside, and he's going to go in for a touchdown. As that was Waringa trying to tackle him up around the shoulders, and he's going to lose that one.
You're going to lose that battle tackling the shoulders. Waringa goes 140.
All right, so it's 41-6. So a made PAT would end the continuous clock for the time being. But are they just going to go in that wildcat again? They might. Who knows?
Just well, we haven't come close to stopping it.
But I was impressive by Nelson to bounce that to the outside.
Yeah, decent feet for the big boy.
Yeah, and they're lining up in that wildcat again. Kane Nelson. And he's running to his left. Now he throws a pass, and it's caught for the 2-point try. Now we'll see if the Bulldogs put the starting offense back in to get the continuous clock going again. As it is, 11:22 to go in the ball game. 41-8 now in favor of the Bulldogs. We'll keep it right here. Nicely designed play.
Yeah.
So
good looking play. Well, it looks like Wyatt's back on kick return. I see Elliott on kick return. Wardick's there on kick return. Lewis trotting out there.
So we'll see if the Bulldogs can get a good return here.
Schmitty.
Nope.
Monte.
Algona's only had it for 3 plays here in the second half. Clarion had the ball almost the entire third quarter. It took them quite a while to go down the field and score there. But they finally do get one against the backups. And this might even be a hands team here, expecting maybe an onside. Or maybe not. And Wyatt Wegner was trying to work his way out of the field, and saw Coach Wellman kind of like, no, get back over there. Noah Nelson and Elliott Berkland back deep. There's a kick here from Angelo Bonamente. It's a short kick. Noah Nelson's going to field it at the 20. Up the middle of the field, 25-30. Gets tackled right there at the 30. Couldn't get through a hole. So first down and 10 for the Bulldogs, and no more continuous clock for a little while until the Bulldogs score again.
Yeah, hopefully you get some first downs here at least.
Yeah.
Just go for the first down and then work towards your second one.
That's why you would have liked a couple more scores there in that first half.
Got Waringa in at quarterback.
Yep. Isaac Schonert split wide to the left.
Looks like Noah Nelson running the wing.
Waringa takes a snap. Gives straight up the middle, and no gain there for the Bulldogs. Jake Teague on the carry. There's Clarion.
Yeah, I tried to run a little trap play right there, and they just bottled up the middle. Teague ran into a wall of white there.
Clarion doesn't have a lot of extra guys on the sideline to begin with, let alone bringing in any second-string guys. Second down and 11. 10:50 to go in the ball game. Stammer split wide to the left. You got Heidelberg, Nelson, and Teague in the backfield with Waringa. Waringa rolls out to his left. He's got a man open down the middle of the field. Mason Carr makes the catch, and he's going to get out to midfield. Nice designed play there, a little bootleg. Clarion just assumed run all the way, and Mason Carr wide open.
That was a beautiful play, and Waringa did a great job of setting his feet, getting his shoulders square, and delivering a perfect pass. Yeah, nice catch by Carr.
Yep.
Good use of his hands.
Get out to midfield, first down and 10. There's Waringa. As Isaac Schonert split wide to the right. Takes a snap. Gives around the right side to Noah Nelson. Noah trying to make a couple men miss, but he gets tackled in the backfield for a loss of about 3.
I think that's going to be a little counter play, and I don't know if we forgot our pullers or what happened there, but they outnumbered us.
I was going to say there were 3 guys in front of Noah, and unfortunately none of them were wearing red.
They were all white shirts.
Got an update. Belmont Clemmy leading Bishop Garrigan 21-6. That one at the end of 3.
Clock still running here. Dogs up 41-8.
Yeah.
9:45.
Mason Carr split wide right. Stephen Stammer wide left. Warringa back to throw. Steps up. Now just going to get wrapped up by one of the Cowboys there is Noah Russo. Sacks Warringa for a loss of about 5. Thought he was going to take off and run, but the problem is he ran right into the defender.
Yep, good pressure by those guys. I couldn't see if we had any routes open.
Oh.
I need you to bring a chainsaw next time and get this post out of the way.
Or you can just kick Rodney out.
Rodney will beat me up.
Oh. That'd be quite the fight, I think.
It'd be awful short.
9 minutes to go here in the ball game. 3rd down and about 16 for Algona. Mason Carr split wide to the right. Schonert wide left. Warringa back to throw. Steps up over the middle. Oh, he had Heidelberg open, but in and out of his hands, and would have been close to a first down. As Caleb unable to come up with that one, and it's 4th down for the Bulldogs.
Nice pass by Warringa. Hit him right in stride, right in the hands. Just couldn't quite bring it in. Looked like Heidelberg might have got a quick jump there, so it looks like we're trying to bite the flags too.
8:51 to go in the ball game as Noah Nelson to punt the football away. Good snap. Noah gets the kick away, gets hit again, and like I said, they're not going to. Ball might have been muffed there by Clarion. Bulldogs going to tackle Clarion all the way back at the 16. As Lindemann kind of muffed the punt and then had to go back and get it. Now Lindemann's down on the play. He might have come down on the football. Looks like he might have got the wind knocked out of him. Hopefully that's all that happened there. I didn't see it at the end of the play, just saw him get tackled. As it is, we have 8:41 to go in the ball game. 41-8 in favor of Algona. Back in a minute on Hometown Radio, KLGA. As we come back, we are still at a break here as Clarion-Goldfield, their punt returner. That was Cole Lindemann. It was number 88, Cole Lindemann, that kind of muffed the punt, went back and got it, got thrown down right at the 15. And I guess I wasn't looking, Mike. I didn't see how he came down, but he's still down on the play, and they are attending to him on the field right now. It hasn't moved a lot, and I know they got down there and kind of immobilized him right away. And now both teams kind of leaving the field. So this is something you never want to see.
No, you don't. No. However, in today's day and age, it is very high cautionary on this, so let's just hope that is the case, that they're just being very precautionary.
And now...
Are they getting them up? I wonder if it's a collarbone.
Yeah, as I say, I can't see. There's so many people in the way you can't see. But also, like I said, there was a little bit of movement there, so... And if he'd come down on his shoulder, I suppose that does happen sometimes, but who knows?
He is sitting up, so that's encouraging.
Yeah, that's a very good sign right there. As we've got 8:41 to go in the football game. Algona leading 41-8. It was 41-0 at halftime. The Bulldog starters have not been in other than this last kick. A couple of them were in there on the kick coverage, but other than that, have not been in the second half. It looks like now they're getting him something to drink here. Yeah. So Lindemann is sitting up. They're getting him a drink here, and hopefully he can.
Try and find you some district scores here. You got a good Twitter page?
No.
Yeah, me either.
Oh, the only other district game tonight is, other than Southeast Valley and Spirit Lake, is Garner Hayfield and Esterville. That's the only one we don't know about. So, like we said, Southeast Valley and Spirit Lake, that game in Spirit Lake tonight, and Spirit Lake was leading 24-0 last time we had seen a score. So Lindemann is, like I said, he's sitting up. Coaches all around him. And they're getting him up now, so that's a good sign right there. He's standing up.
Yeah, they're waving off the cart, so he's going to walk off to the side.
Yeah, that's a very good sign right there. So always scary when you go down and not moving much. So they'll get him off the field, and we will resume this ball game. Like I said, 8:41 left in this contest. We got to start thinking about a player of the game.
I've got mine.
Because, obviously Wyatt had 5 touchdowns there in that first half, but he's got it twice in the last 3 weeks. So we'll see if maybe we can come up with somebody else. We'll see if we're, thinking along the same lines here when we go to break here in a little bit.
Oh, defense, keep the ball in front of you, make some tackles. That's what
right.
we need to do here.
That's right. So Clarion, looks like Conlon's still in at quarterback. Jimenez still in the backfield. Conlon takes a snap, gives to Jimenez up the middle, and he bounces off to the right side a little bit, gains about 2.
That's good stuff by the defense. I was watching Hunter Anderson there. He went in on looked like a run blitz, which just means he read his run key and just shot up there and took on the lead blocker, made him bounce out, and actually fought back to help with the tackle. So good play by Hunter.
Clock running, 8:20 to go in the ball game, 41-8 in favor of Algona. If you missed the first half, well, you missed all the Algona highlights, folks. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. Second down and 8. Jimenez around the right side. Gets across the 20 to the 22, 23. And he's going to be about a yard shy of a first down there. So Algona, see if they can get a stop here. And
yeah, I had him stopped a little bit earlier, and Jimenez did a nice job of just keeping moving in his feet and got a few yards after contact, so now it is 3rd and 1.
That was a long developing play there. Conlon waited, and finally did give it to Jimenez. 2 receivers left, a wing back that way as well. 3rd down and a little more than 1. Conlon takes the snap, gives to Jimenez off the right side, and he's going to get the first down. Nice tackle there by Mason Carr. But Jimenez needed 1, got 3, and it's first down and 10.
Yeah, I think Teague was in on the tackle there too. Go clock go down to just about 7 minutes. Uh-oh, here comes the big guy.
Oh, they go into Kane Nelson in the Wildcat here.
Yep. Oh, no.
No, they put him back on the line. They put him back on the line. Conlon takes a snap, keeps it around the left end. He's got room to run. He's at the 40, 45, midfield, taken down from behind at the 48 of Algona.
He's got some good wheels there. Does a nice job of lulling you to sleep, thinking fullback, then all of a sudden, boom, he pulls it, and they get it. A little perimeter blocking on us, and he was off to the races.
Yeah. And who's in the game right now? There's Wyatt Garman coming in at a linebacker spot. First down and 10 for the Cowboys, just across midfield. Conlon gives the second man through, and he ran right into Wyatt Garman. Just came into the game. Also,
that's 53. Is that Woodyard?
That's Wyatt Garman.
Garman's 33.
Oh, 53. Sorry. Then never mind. Just tell me to shut up, Mike. It's okay.
I would never. You're the one getting paid for this.
I shouldn't be getting paid tonight. It's been awful. I'm sorry, folks. Been awful broadcast tonight. I started off bad. It's been bad. The game's not great right now. It was 41-0. They give up to Jimenez. He gets forward for 5, 6, maybe 7 yards. He just doesn't go down.
He doesn't. Kid runs hard and keeps his feet going and low shoulders.
Yep.
So that brings it down to 3rd and 4 at Dog 41.
5.5 to go in the game. And it cannot go fast enough. Esterbell Lincoln Central coming to town next week. 3rd down and 4. Conlon takes a snap, lost it. Ball still on the turf. And it looks like Clarion got it back. But that one was a high snap. Threw his hands a couple times, and it's 4th down and about 7 now.
Well, you got to guard against the pass here. They're going to be throwing that thing, 4th and 7.
You know.
But, yeah, it's really looking like on our schedule, 3 of the better teams we face outside of Webster City are coming up to end the season, which I suppose is the way you want it.
You know. It'll be Esterbell next week, followed by a trip to Spirit Lake and then Southeast Valley at home. But got to take them one at a time. 4th down and 7 here with 4.5 to go in the ballgame.
Got to contain them.
Conlon takes a snap. Pressure coming. Fires deep down the field. That's going to be intercepted. Intercepted on the far side. I think Heidelberg got it. Yes, he did. Caleb Heidelberg with the pick.
Excellent coverage. He had inside pressure on him. The ball's a little underthrown. He read the receiver, turned around.
Then we got a flag in the backfield. Oh, holding. Okay, good. Holding on Clarion. Decline it. Let's go. I was like, there can't be a hit on the quarterback. I don't think we hit him.
Yeah, there wasn't much of a pass rush. Nice play by Heidelberg. He had inside pressure on him. As soon as the receiver looked, he turned around. Good.
1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Interception made right about the 17-yard line. With 4:28 to go, see if the Bulldogs can run this clock out and go ring the victory bell. Make sure that's greased up here. It's been a little chilly this week. Don't want anything to happen to it. So 1st down and 10. First turnover of the ball game. Moringa takes a snap. Gives around the left side. Oh, and Heidelberg slipped and fell. Then got hit for his trouble, too. As he had some room to run, but slipped trying to make the turn, and it's a loss of about 3.
That's the worst part of the field right down there from that 15-yard to the goal line. That's where I know the grass looks nice and long right now, but I guarantee it's slippery down there. So those misdirection plays are kind of tough.
Clock running, 4 minutes to go. Jake Teague in the backfield.
Take the clock down, Aaron.
Yep. Heidelberg and Noah Nelson. Warringa takes a snap, gives to Teague off the right side. Jake gets through a couple tackles, back to the original line of scrimmage, and it'll bring up 3rd down at about 10. Got Brandon Harris coming in for Noah Nelson right now. 3.5 to go. You need about another 1st down or 2, and you could run this clock out.
Yep. Look for that little bootleg action here to Carr on that.
Warringa threw a nice pass on 3rd and long last time.
Yeah.
It was a little too hot for Heidelberg to handle, but definitely threw a good ball. 3rd down and 10. Got Isaac Schonert split wide to the left. See if they give Isaac a chance on offense here. Throw something up to the big fella. Now they're going to sweep the left side. Heidelberg gets to the corner. Still on his feet, and he gets out to the 25, and it's going to be about a couple yards shy of a 1st down.
Did a nice job of running what we call the zonk special there. That was a jet sweep out this side. Looks like he rolled his ankle a little bit.
Yeah, slow to get up. Yeah, he's holding that left leg. That's not what we need at this point either. As they'll attend to Caleb, we've got 2:46 to go in the football game, and as things have kind of ground to a halt, well, Bulldogs will have to punt it away. But 41-8. Like I said, if you were looking for Algona highlights and you missed the first half, well, I'm sorry. That's where all the highlights happen. Bulldogs scored on their first play from scrimmage, and had another one-play drive, couple of short drives as well in that first half. Punt return touchdown by Wyatt Wagner. As Wagner accounted for 5 of the 6 touchdowns. Monte Boughton the other. It's Heidelberg back up. Good to see. He's walking around on the sideline. And there's Noah Nelson. He's punted a lot more tonight than has in a while.
Yeah, the second half. Oh, he had one first half.
Yeah. Good snap back to Noah. They come after him. About 5 guys run right past him. Good punt here as Clarion didn't have anybody back. They sold out.
Don't touch it. Let the ref blow it dead.
Yeah.
Get a couple more seconds out.
Bulldogs touch it down at the 32. So 2:24 left in this ball game.
Go clock, go.
Yes, please. With all the technical difficulties, I didn't even get a chance to go to the tailgate supper tonight.
Ooh, I bet you're hungry.
Yeah. So
I won't tell you all about it.
how was it? I'm sure it was delicious.
Oh, it's terrible.
It was terrible. Yeah, I'm sure.
No, it's amazing as usual.
So first,
Trying to help you out.
Yeah. First down and 10 for the Cowboys. 2:24 to go.
Well, still got Conlon in the quarterback.
41-8 as Conlon takes the snap, gives to Jimenez off the right side, and a nice tackle there.
Hunter Anderson.
Yep.
Shot that gap hard, read it very well.
Wrote him down.
So now you look for the pull on that one. They'll come back and run the same play. Quarterback will pull it and try and keep her on the left edge.
So second down and 10. Under 2 minutes to go now. See how quickly we can get out of here. It's Conlon with a couple men in the backfield with him. Receivers either way. Takes that pistol snap, gives to off the right side. Jimenez again. Anderson again able to get there. Also Wyatt Garman there to clean up. Gain of a couple, bring up 3rd and long.
Anderson's reading that really well. And he's got the Cole Lewis job for the second half. Fullback, fullback, fullback. Down to 1:30 on the clock, 41-8 Dogs. Looking forward to finishing the schedule strong. Good teams coming down the road. Should be some good crowds. Couple of those games are at home.
Yep. Bulldogs have 3 of their final 4 at home. 2 of the last 3 after tonight. Conlon off the right side. Jimenez with some room to run, and he's going to be taken down shy of a first down, right about the 41. He's going to be about 1.5 yards shy.
Stammer coming up and make a nice tackle there. Caden Eggers in the action. Fourth and 1, they're going for it. 48 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, see if the Bulldog backups can get a defensive stop to wrap this thing up right here. Conlon gives off the left side. Jimenez, he's going to get the first down by 1 yard, and that'll about one more play should do it. So we are winding down here. Finally, 20 seconds to go. Clarion doesn't have to snap it. We'll see if they do or not. No, they're going to take one more play here. And if they throw it and it's incomplete, I'm going to come unglued. Just for the record.
He's going to pull it.
Yep,
there
he
it
does. Conlon gets around the right side. He's going to run. No, he's going to run out of bounds, and that's going to be the ball game. Final score 41-8. Algona wins it tonight over Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. We'll take a 60-second timeout, 60-second break. Back to wrap things up for you right after this on Hometown Radio, KLGA.